Channel 1 will be held before service is completed at Collision and Shed.
Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Where's your other hand? All right. Step out. Face away. Face away. Stop. I am high risk out in the desert, just east of Sunland Gin and north of Hazard. Look away. Look away. Spin around slowly. Spin around slowly. Spin around slowly. Face the other way. Walk back to the sound of my voice. Walk back. Stop right there. Put your hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers. Look away. Look away. Don't move. Don't move. Bring your hand back.
Why are we pointing?
Bring your other hand back. I'm going to explain it to you in a second. Bring your other hand back.
I was not intending to run. I'm sorry.
Clearly you were not. We flip around on this guy because he's speeding. He has a couple other civil traffic violations. He immediately accelerates to about 90 miles an hour, slows down to 60, 65. I lock in his speed to conduct a traffic stop. He sees that we flipped around and turns right into the desert and tries to evade and elude through the desert. He quickly figured out that he's not going to outrun us in the desert, decided to come to a stop and surrender. And the first words out of his mouth were, I'm not running, I'm just looking for a place to camp. So that driving behavior definitely was not camping driving behavior for a normal person. So right now we're going to tow your vehicle and we're going to charge you for unlawful flight.
Really?
Yeah. So
But I just stopped.
I explained it to you. You stopped later. And
Stopped just immediately.
okay, and then is there anything illegal in the vehicle?
No, there's not.
There's no heroin, liquid meth,
No, sir.
no fentanyl,
No, sir.
no drug paraphernalia.
No, sir.
Okay, no illegal firearms.
No, there's no illegal firearms. There
Okay.
is a pipe that's for smoking hash.
So you have a pipe for smoking hash. That's what all the lighters are for.
Yeah.
Okay, and then all the hypodermic needles are for insulin.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any wants or warrants that you're aware of?
No, not that I'm aware of.
That you're aware of? When's the last time you had a run-in with law enforcement, other than today getting water at the Ace Hardware?
And about 2 weeks I was caught shoplifting, and I have the court date on Monday.
Okay, so 2 weeks ago, shoplifting, court date on Monday. Okay. So this is a little bag of crystal meth. It looks like one larger rock, one smaller rock. The subject here has a felony probation violation warrant. So that's probably a big motivating factor to him not wanting to go back to prison on a simple traffic stop, to deciding to risk it to try to run and evade through the desert. We're just grateful we caught him and can get this out of our community.
Hands right now!
Manos arriba! Manos arriba! For Charlie 32, we have one at gunpoint. King 14, for Charlie 30, and myself. He's next to the vehicle. Muéstranos sus manos.
One at gunpoint.
Hey, I got handgun. I could approach. Cover me.
Yep. You got both hands up.
All right. There's another one.
Hey.
All right, got that.
Keep your hands up.
All right, crawl out this side slowly. All right, crawl out this way.
If you do anything stupid, you're gonna get bit, buddy.
Yep, it's pokey that you made that choice. Come on out. Crawl out. Yep, crawl out. I see your hands. Crawl out. Come on. Crawl out. Crawl out. Crawl out. Yep. Yeah.
He's gonna grab his right hand.
Okay. Come on. Let's go. Don't you know it's Pinal County, dude? We catch people. You can't run in Pinal County. You were running. Look at you. You became a bush. You got the truck stuck. We have dogs. We have helicopters.
My nose is stuffed with dirt.
Your nose is stuffed with dirt? Well, when you dive into a canal, into a bush, that usually happens. So I can't pick your nose for you, bro. I'm sorry.
We're going to have rings this search area. Make sure there's no passengers.
looks like we got a pipe, makeshift pipe, and 2 foils. I haven't opened up the larger one yet. Might have some fentanyl in it, or burnt residue, so it would be drug paraphernalia. But it was stashed with the car keys right where the subject was laying down in the canal under the bush.
All right, now you need to go back to his car. Yeah. You need to go back to his car and dump it in the canal.
This is agency assist with DPS. They located a stolen vehicle on the highway. ¿Cuánto pagó por el carro?
2,200 más o menos.
Okay, $2,200 you bought on Facebook. We located the vehicle and see that the ignition is punched and started with a USB. He said that he bought the vehicle for $2,200 on Facebook, and they gave him a tool to start it. They didn't give him any keys or any paperwork. They gave him a tool to start the vehicle, so he was thinking that was pretty legit. But with these types of vehicles, all you have to do is pop the ignition and use USB, and you could start the vehicle and take off with it. So it's a big problem. We run into a lot of it out here. Surprisingly, believe it or not, this is a pretty typical shift. We get into a lot of action, so we're supported to be proactive. I like the fact that the criminals here in Pinal County know that, and they feel fear walking around and doing crime, that they're being watched, that somebody is going to hold them accountable. That's just something I don't think you find many other places. The public shouldn't have to see and deal with crime and criminals, and we shouldn't have to respond with our hands tied behind our back. I'm supported to seek it out and to find it. I overall love my job. I love working out here. I love feeling kind of old school, like an old school cop, like an old school, lawman. I uphold the law in my area. I'm responsible for my area.
Hey folks, Sheriff Lamb here. Thanks for joining me today. So today we're going to be reviewing a video from Deputy Ivan Iniguez. He is one of our canines. His dog's name is Indy. And what they focus on is interdiction. They're interdicting drugs, but frankly, there's been a lot less drugs and a lot more bodies. So we're going to go ahead and watch this video. Here, Deputy Iniguez is making a stop on a truck. Now, immediately, once he stops these guys, they do what's called a bailout.
King 15, I'm going to have a bailout. Looks like 5 to 6 subjects running northbound into the pecan fields.
Well, you can see this girl. She's trying to get her sea legs underneath her. She's like a baby deer on ice right now. She took a tumble right as she got out of the truck. Now, Deputy's trying to make sure that he can get this, make sure the car is safe right now. Ivan has that responsibility to make sure that he doesn't just go running blindly after them and leave his back turned. So he's making sure the car is safe. And good thing he did, because there were 6 more people in the bed of the truck on this stop.
No corras! Ven aquí. King 15. I got 1 female that took off running, so we'll have 7 total.
He finally catches the girl that took a tumble right out of the truck. Now, this is not uncommon. Typically, what you'll see is the driver, which a lot of times will be juveniles nowadays, that the cartel are paying juveniles to come out and traffic people. And here you hear him speaking Spanish to these guys, finding out where they're from.
¿De dónde son? ¿Oaxaca? ¿Guatemala? ¿Cuándo llegaron? ¿Perdón? ¿Hoy llegaron? ¿Y cuánto están cobrando ya para que puedan cruzar ustedes? ¿Cuánto pagaron ustedes para venir? ¿Eh? ¿Y eso es total o nomás la mitad?
They paid about $7,500 to get over this time. Normally we hear, anywhere between 10 and 12, and I've heard up to 12 to 15,000.
¿Y para dónde iban a ir ustedes o querían llegar? ¿Por dónde? ¿Pero a dónde?
A Phoenix. ¿Y de Phoenix para dónde?
¿Nomás quieren llegar todos a Phoenix? ¿Son familia o nomás? No?
They just want to get to Phoenix. No other location, and they're not related.
So what he's going to do is call out Border Patrol now, get them out here. Now, I will tell you that the cartels don't typically traffic the drugs with the people. They tend to separate those out. And so this is what we would call a body load. When we say a body load, it means it's a load of people. People being trafficked by the cartels. I'm always worried when I see a female. You know, a lot of the females are trafficked into the sex trade here in America. A lot of the kids, the juveniles, are same thing. And then these men tend to be trafficked in and then extorted for more money. So another great stop by Deputy Inigas and Indy. And this one, they kept 6 more people from coming into this country illegally and potentially being trafficked by the cartels into the slavery of extortion and all that. So great job. We'll have plenty more for you in the future. God bless everybody.